Okay, it's going into late October, and this is my fall property. Nice big burn pile I have to get rid of. Bricks that I'm supposed to be making my raised beds. I'm gonna line them with the bricks, but it hasn't happened yet. Okay, anyway, let's go back to the pretty. My circle fire pit is coming in pretty good. My outdoor kitchen is pretty much finished except for one thing. Well, no, two things. I still gotta make that stinking door. And the sink has to be done. But look, cabinets. Yay. Alright. I've been doing some rearranging on the furniture. I'm gonna get rid of that guy. And I got this one instead. The umbrella is sitting on the porch. I just repainted it yesterday, and I got kind of that colored covers coming for it. I went ahead and painted the top terracotta kind of to match that theme there, because I kind of liked it, but I'm not real sure about it yet. Pool is probably closed for the year unless we just get a hot spell. I think it's sitting at, I don't know, it was like at 86 yesterday during the day, so I'm pretty sure it's pretty cold right now, even though the heater's on. So I think we're pretty much done. I got rid of my chickens, and the garden around that was really pretty earlier this year. It had morning glories all over it, and all around the outside of it, it had scallop squash. Anyway, but this year, this fall, we're gonna clear all that out, and we're going to add that to my duck run so they have more room. And that thing's getting torn down. All right. Let's go over here. I'm gonna grab my coffee. And we're gonna make a trip. And as always, I waddle because I am kind of messed up from that. And y'all are just have to deal with it. I haven't found anything that actually filters out that big of a waddle. I'll try to be good. I came outside to watch the sunrise, but as you can tell, it's overcast over there, so no sunrise. Okay. I found aster growing in my yard. It doesn't look real pretty right now, but whenever it gets going, it's got all these pretty white flowers on it. It's supposed to be a weed, but I kind of like it. So I was thinking maybe gathering some seeds off of it and planting it purposefully. Okay. Setting the coffee down. Alright. So before this gets closed up for the winter, it has finally decided it kind of wants to kick the bucket. The zippers don't work real great, and the screens are tore up. So I'm gonna try to push it out another year by screwing some boards onto that to kind of weight it down, and then maybe taping up the rest during the winter time. We'll see how that goes. And then I'm just gonna build a doorway. Anyway. Basically all I have in here is landscaping plants, starts that didn't work too well, and stuff that needs to be planted. So whenever I went on vacation, those back three, kind of kicked the bucket. That little guy's kind of doing pretty bad, but I still have those two for back up to be planted. They actually need to go on the ground. All my cedar elms, except for 3 that I gave away, the 3 biggest I gave away, anyway, are still surviving. The bulk of them are gonna get planted this fall, hopefully. Anyway, got this from a friend. This thing here from a friend. I thought it'd make a good little propagation station. Anyway, my oleanders are doing pretty good. I have 3 red, 3 pink, 3 white, and then I did another 3 pink, but one lost its leaves. I don't know if its roots got a little too wet down there. The ginger that was too small to plant, I kept in the greenhouse, and it seems to be doing better in a pot rather than in the ground. So all the stuff that got planted outside looks horrible or has died. I didn't have any of my knockout rose starts survive. Boo. American Beautyberry, those 2 right there, they actually rooted and then they died. Anyway, so I don't know what happened with that. I still have a couple of boxwoods, and then I have some herbs that need to go in the ground. And then that's the only oleander out of all the cuttings that I had that did not actually get a root. But it's still alive, so, you know, hey, maybe. Anyway, I went ahead and planted outside. Yes, I bought starts. Anyway, we got some spinach and beans. My scallops are coming back. I got collards and cauliflower and stuff going down the way. All these things are going to have to come down. They finally are starting to kick the bucket. All this through here was covered with morning glories. I mean, like extensively covered with morning glories. But they started to die back, so I pulled them out. And I'm gonna try to keep them from coming back this next year and try to figure out what to do with my 4 grapevines, because I have a grapevine on each corner, and I think I'm going to try to add cattle panels across the top here. Maybe. We'll see. I always say I'm gonna do something and then it changes. Ooh, tomatoes for the hubby. He loves fresh tomatoes. Still getting tomatoes right now. Yeah. I think that one's good enough too. And yeah, still got tomatoes all through here. This is how the double row is working. I got stuff growing underneath. Most of it's kind of babies that are still starting up. I'm starting to get rust, so that's why I have the bricks, is I'm gonna go ahead and brick it in so I don't have any issues. Rabbits are still good. I got a bunch of different shards and collards and arugulas and cabbages and stuff planted. And there's Miss Limpalong, the one that had the bad bumblefoot. Her foot's all healed up, but it got in her bones, so she kind of looks like Mama. She makes a good surrogate mother, and that is one of the newer babies. She is probably 2.5, 3. She might be pushing 3 months now. Anyway, let's see. You can tell how the grapevines are starting to pull everything down, so I got to do something with them. Let's see. All the rest of my babies are in there. And that thing got completely covered with, grapevine, morning glories, and I can't remember that other plant. It kind of looks like a trumpet vine, but it's not. Crossvine, that one. So I'm going to try to keep the morning glories off it next year and just have the crossvine and the grapevine growing on it. We'll see if I can manage that, because morning glories, once you get them started, are notorious for not wanting to stop. There's my little bunnies. I got a electric lawnmower, and now they get fresh grass every day to lay down in and nibble on, so they're happy campers, and so is my feed bill. What we got going on here? So I got some more stuff planted. It's mainly collards and cabbages and stuff. There's some Swiss chard that survived from the spring. Let's see. What else? You can see the grass is starting to turn up at top. It's like a barometer. It'll slowly start going down as the years progress, and in the spring it kind of goes back up. Anyway, my apples survived. I didn't have any die this year. I wouldn't say they're thriving, but I have asked for my birthday and Christmas, which are both in December, for that area to be fenced in so I can run my ducks in it. So hopefully I can get that this next spring. Anyway, installed. These guys have been cut down several times this year, and they have gotten that big. The ones that I started and planted along the fence line, I think I only have 3 of those alive, and that's because I didn't water them enough. And most of them did okay until I went on vacation, and you know, it happens. I'll start over. These did real good and multiplied. They're starting to die back, but you can see little babies all through, like, so they've probably doubled this year, so that's good. The boxwoods are nice and filled in there. Those, I think I have a video we can see. I think those done pretty good. These on this side, not as much, probably because I don't think I water them as much. I think whenever I get over to that side, I get real tired and I just stop and let them have more water. So maybe I need to water these more. But these bushes are doing really, really good. These here. My pecan, you can see it still has pecans up in there. Anyway, but I've been picking up pecans every day, and this one so far, I think I went from like 20 something last year to well over 100. I think we're probably maybe 150-ish pecans this year, so this little young guy's doing pretty good. Anyway, but and that's how everything looks. I got whatever that disease that everybody in Texas got with their vinca. Anyway, but they'll bounce back. They look horrible right now, but it'll bounce back. My roses are just, knockout roses are just now finishing with a flush. Anyway, so everything's dying back. They'll have to get cut back. What was supposed to be my Peggy Martin, I've been kind of, oh God, I did too much work yesterday. Ow. I've been kind of twisting into a rope, and I have hooks that I'm gonna put along this right before I get to the door, and then kind of just weave it back and forth. So hopefully it'll make a nice big pretty pink in the spring. All right, well, that's my update. hope you enjoyed it.